Hello and welcome to Learning Crypto and welcome to a new video. If you are not already, then please make sure you subscribe to our channel and you do hit that like button. So we'll start off. I just want to run over our premium service at Learning Crypto. This is a monthly subscription service and you get added to a private community. We have a forum, a chat group. We also have indicators available too. But we do push out daily analysis. We have hours of educational content. Each month we do 2 Zooms. So we do a trading Zoom and we also do a basic fundamentals one where you can ask the team any questions you want. We also have private trading room and the advanced market momentum indicator, which is quite a cool tool if you have not looked into it already. Scrolling further down, you can see some information. We do have a video on here if you would like to check it out. You will find all the links for this in our description of our video. So let's get talking first about some general market sentiment. And if you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, I was talking for a while about losing this level of 62%, and eventually after a what could you say, two month period of consolidation, we did start to trickle down and lose this area. We are now down at the next level, which was 57%. We actually dropped right down to 56.26. The market had a bit of a wobble and Bitcoin dominance has regained a bit of ground, but if you look at that on the daily time frame, we failed to close above that level. So things are looking quite bearish for a Bitcoin dominance chart. To be honest, we don't even need to see much price action for Bitcoin dominance. As long as it stays around this level and alts start pushing, I think things will start to look pretty much good. Ethereum BTC is still the one to keep an eye on. The red line here is an area I was quite concentrated on. I think we did need to close a few daily candles above that, and we have done that now. We have failed to close below this line at 35,000 satoshis. So I think we can really start to push on. First target is to break through 37,000 sats, and then we can push on. I mentioned this in yesterday's video. If we just look at a weekly time frame, still massively undervalued. I mean, people are thinking, right, are we coming to an end of alt season? We've had such good growth, when in reality, if you look at a BTC pair, so look at that, that's Ethereum BTC, massively undervalued compared to where it's been. Look at VeChain, that has been hitting new all-time highs in dollar pair, but still undervalued on the BTC pair. Zilliqa BTC, look at that. Let's just get rid of them fibs there. From the current price up to the top, you're still talking 500% on the BTC pair. Let's have a look at one more just to confirm that bias. Let's have a look at XLM. And look at that. Still massively undervalued. So we have not quite broken out in the Satoshi pairs. We could in reality see a BTC drop, but we could also see it go sideways and alts really start to push. I think once you do see that alts are pushing and BTC staying stagnant, then it will be a very good indicator that things should start getting very, very tasty. If we just take a quick look at alt season indicator, yesterday it was 96. Let's have a refresh on that and see what's going on here. 94. Yeah, we've had a little bit of a drop in the markets, but I mean, still, we are in the red. We want to keep in this red now for, I don't know, a few months at least. I mean, this alt season could run until next year. The bull cycle just could keep going. We do know that previous bull cycles have been anywhere from 1.5 to 3 years. The bear cycle that we've just been through was around 3 years. So there's nothing to say that it will not continue past 3 years, but who knows? It's pretty much an unknown. And let's just monitor a price and take profits along the way. One more thing before we check out some news is the Crypto Fit and Greed Index. Let's refresh that. Let's have a look what's going on here. Currently at 73, same as yesterday. I was slightly up 72 yesterday, so fair bit of greed in the market, but like I've said plenty of time before, we want that greed to stay high and just continue to be getting overbought. All-time highs creating across all pairs. So yeah, that's the general market sentiment. Let's just have a look at some news. What's currently going on in the crypto space? We have some news here on USDC, which is USDC coin. It is a stable asset that is backed to the dollar. And unlike some other stable assets, this is quite heavily regulated. And that's what we're looking for. We do know that things nowadays need to go through regulation for people to be able to trust that network, and that's what USDC is doing. It does say here that Jeremy Allaire, USDC is halfway to flipping PayPal. USDC has seen huge growth and is gaining fast on Tether, the king of stablecoins, which is, well, I wouldn't say king, it is top. I wouldn't say it's king personally, but the co-founder and CEO of Circle, Jeremy Allaire, has made a bold prediction that the company issued stablecoin is on track to surpass payments giant PayPal in terms of transacted dollar value. I'm starting to stack quite a lot of USDC as well. I think the opportunity to earn yield from the USDC is quite good, and I'm enjoying stacking those USDC at the minute. The comments came in a tweet on Tuesday in which Allaire alluded on the chain transaction volume for USDC coin over the past year, which he reported as over has $500 billion. He added that this was already about half the total payment volume of PayPal in 2020, hinting that flipping could happen soon. Anything that flips PayPal will catch your eye of many people around the world. We do know that PayPal is used a lot. Most people I know have PayPal, have used it for years and years, and USDC flipping that is some massive news. And all I can say is start stacking some USDC, get it on Swissborg, and start earning some yield from that. Some news here which is quite interesting, but it doesn't go into too much detail. But UK Bitcoin mining revenue soars, but China hogs 75% of the Bloodcoin production. We do know that the vast majority of Bitcoin mining happens over in China, and that's just solely due to cost. Over in the UK, electricity is fairly expensive. I mean, it's not extortionate, but to mine a Bitcoin, it's going to cost a fair old chunk, whereas in China, it's probably going to cost, I don't know, half, maybe even quarter of the price. But UK-based Argo blockchain just did revenues, but a new record suggests 75% of Bitcoin mining still takes place in China. United Kingdom-based Bitcoin mining company just recorded the highest, best quarter in its history, generating record revenues for 3 months straight. Yet despite the burgeoning cryptocurrency mining venture emerging in the West, the vast majority takes place in China, where cheap, coal-powered electricity fuels untold number of mining rigs. Untold number. We do not know how many is over there, but we have seen those pictures, we've seen the videos of these warehouses that are just packed through with miners, and absolutely, like he just say the word at the top, hogging all of that revenue. And it's going to be a lot cheaper over here. I don't know why people are bothering. You're probably just better off buying one Bitcoin and holding it at this rate, where the market is, compared to actually mining it itself. I mean, we could be mining different assets along with that, but for Bitcoin personally, I don't think it is the best way to go if you're based in the UK. So that is just it's quite surprising news to me. That like I say, it doesn't go into any details about the cost or how much they are making, but they could be up from 50 quid to 60 quid a month, so we just don't know. But that is some news on mining over in the UK. And I'm going to finish today's video off with some price analysis on Harmony One. I've seen quite a few people interested in this within our Telegram, within our community, and also a hell of a lot over on Twitter. As you can see, look at this growth from the weekly candle. I mean, back in December, it was down at 0.003. And then look at that, we've been all the way up to 22 cents. So if you look at that in a price perspective, from those bottom to the highs, 5,700%, which is absolutely massive. So let's just drop to a daily time frame, we'll get a better perspective on this. This is some price analysis I did previously. Let's just move that to there. So this was some potential areas I was looking for to buy in. We looked at the entire move. We hit the highs and we retraced. And I did highlight this area of 618 level to potentially buy in. And we have hit that already. So that was the potential buy zone. Let's just drop into 4 hour. Currently, look at the MACD, sorry. And MACD is looking like we're going to start to flip bullish soon. We have had that bounce back. What we're looking for is a crossover on these moving averages around here, and that will then give us some areas to target up and go and target those all-time highs again. But looking at a 4 hour time frame, this is the entire move. Let's get rid of that Fibonacci now, because I do believe that that buy zone is gone. I don't think we'll go down there again. A lot of people worrying about this, saying, oh, how come it keep dropping down and dropping down? But profit taking does happen. Imagine you buying in at these prices down here and making 5,000%. you're going to want to sell some, aren't you? So do not worry about this. If you bought up here, don't worry about it. It will bounce, it always does. We're in the midst of a bull market, so things are looking good. If you just look at MACD on the 4 hour, we've had a bullish cross down here, so things I'm guessing are going to pick up soon. Outside around mid-ground, so we've got plenty of headroom to make up. I'm going to just drop right down into the hourly time frame for this, and we can look at this move here. I mean, these were the lows at 11 cents. If we just put a fib on from the bottom to the top of the current move, we have wicked down to that 236 level. If you're looking for potential buys, I would look at targeting this area at 15 cents. Could also potentially ladder some orders down. So if you're looking for to place some orders, then ladder some orders down, possibly from 15.4 cents all the way down to 13.1 cents. You might get a couple of those picked up. If you're lucky, you might get all 3 or 4 orders picked up. But that is the area to potentially look at buying. If you just drop back to 4 hour now, first area to target though is these wicks across here. If you look at 1, 2, 3, we've had lots of wicks within around this area. So that is a first area to target. I mean, you could even push it up to 20 cents. I think 20 cents is a nice psychological area to target. So if you're looking to take some profit, could take some profit there, wait for a pullback, and then hopefully get a slingshot up above all-time highs at 22 cents, and we can really start targeting 25 and 30 cents. I've got a first big target on there of 30 cents, but after that sell-off, I'm just going to hold my horses and monitor the price for now. So that's a couple of buy zones and a few targets. And if we just take a look at BTC pairing, that's in previous TA there. We have done pretty much a very similar scenario on this. Let's drop to the 1 hour. If you're looking for Satoshi buys within this move here, from the bottom to the top, again, we've hit that 236 level at 289 sats, but you can look at targeting this area here. 275, I mean, you could all the way down to this area at 251. So ladder some orders from 250 sats or up to 275, and I think you should be able to fill at least a couple of orders within around that area. First target though is to break through 300 sats. If we do close the daily candle above 300, we can look at targeting this area where we've been in the past at 334, and then we can look at, let's get that from now, then we can look at this level up here where we've been in all-time highs at 400 satoshis. So that's going to do it for today's price analysis and fundamental analysis on the entire crypto market. If you do have any questions, then jump into our Telegram group, which is the Crypto Mob. And also go and check ahead on our website, the premium service that we do offer. We have around 650 people that are joined in a premium service now. So like I said, go ahead and check it out. If you have not already, then subscribe to our channel, smash that like button, and we'll catch you next time.